Hey, what's up, Bears fans? Your boy, Coach T with Chicago Bears 360. Listen, back with another live video for you all. Check in, tap in, like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Listen, we're going to update you on the offensive coaching staff interviews, and we're going to look at some Michael Penix Jr. tape. This and so much more. Y'all know what we do here on Chicago Bears 360. Oh, I got a new segment I want to introduce as well. I know how we do on Chicago Bears 360. Cue the intro, Maestro. Let's go. Contra.
Life like chess, move to pieces, you know I roll in silence. On the road to them Benjis, I fill my teeth with diamonds. I'm high as fuck in the sky, you would've thought I'm pilot. I'm from Chicago, it get ugly, fill the streets with violence. Life like chess, move to pieces, you know I roll in silence.
Past, present, future. We bear down.
And just like that, we're back. Bears fans, do me a favor. As you come into the chat, do me a favor, like the live, share the live. If you're watching on playback, like, subscribe to the channel. Man, the subscribers are going crazy. Lots of subscribers lately. Thanks in part to you guys for tapping in, for sharing the lives and all that good stuff, man. We appreciate your support for the work we put in, man, trying to bring this fresh content to you to talk about Bears football in an educated way. Y'all know the deal here on Chicago Bears 360 with Coach T, man. It's all about Bears football from a coach's perspective. That's right. Bears football from a coach's perspective, man. We build all of our takes off of schematics, how real football is played in real life. That's the niche, man. You know what I'm saying? X's and O's schematics, how teams are built. You know what I'm saying? Offensive play design, installs, offensive installs, game planning, play calling, really mostly from an offensive perspective, but we're able to talk defense too, because guess what? To be an offensive head, you got to know how to attack defenses and coverages and all that good stuff, man. That's the foundation for all of our takes. So take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? We apply logic to our takes and build our takes from there. So, you know what I'm saying? Basically, to give the audience an opportunity to manage their expectations, man. One of the compliments I got is, you know what I'm saying, I'm able to kind of manage my emotions because, you know what I'm saying, I kind of understand how things are happening or should happen on the back scene, back scene, behind the scenes. And when they don't go that way, I have answers as to why. You know what I'm saying? It's better when you don't have to guess. We don't claim to be perfect, but again, we claim to be able to, you know what I'm saying, give some answers, read the tea leaves, if you will, read the signs and all that good stuff, man. So we're having fun with it, and we like to have fun with it. And that's the thing, man. It's all about having fun. It's all about enjoying our Bears fandom. Look, you know what I'm saying? I understand things get a little bit tense, especially now lately, because, you know what I'm saying, there's a huge debate going on with Bears fans. You know what I'm saying? Big decision to make for Ryan Post to keep Justin Fields or to draft Caleb Williams with the #1 pick. We're not going to make this show all about that today, though. We're going to update you on this coaching staff. I'm introducing a new segment. And while I'm doing an off season, while we're looking at footage, I'm going to look at some of these quarterbacks. So already done Caleb Williams, already done Jaden Daniels, already done Drake May. And, you know, so far, you guys, you know, my rankings in terms of preparation, NFL readiness. I don't know if this is a hot take or what, but in terms of NFL readiness, day one, I got Jaden Daniels #1, Caleb Williams second so far, and Drake May #2 in that order. Why? Because Jaden Daniels plays in a NFL system right now. You know what I'm saying? Upwards about 90+% he's required to make NFL reads on every drop back. And, you know what I'm saying, he's required to play under center from gun. He uses his legs. You know what I'm saying? The LSU system is an NFL system. And he won the SEC, won the Heisman in the SEC playing from an NFL system. And that has to garner for something. I know people may say the SEC had a down year and all that good stuff. But still, You know what I'm saying? You have to respect still the SEC as one of the most dominant conferences in college football. Probably this year, second to the Big Ten. What do we call them these days? Big Ten, the Big 12. You know, college is switching conferences so much, man. We don't know what to call them these days. But nonetheless, top two conferences in the college football landscape, nonetheless. And that's why I feel you got to put some respect on his name when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? My takes about Caleb Williams is well documented. I like the kid. I think he's very talented. I wouldn't assign a generational or transcendent label to him, but he has an opportunity to be good to great. Great being Patrick Mahomes, as somebody had played in a similar system with Cliff Kingsbury in Texas Tech, but also as somebody who's played in also the same system at Oklahoma and USC. There's the Lincoln Riley system. There's the Kyler Murrays, the Jalen Hurts, and who am I missing? And the Baker Mayfields, right? So good to great is the logical explanation. Again, it's based off the sample size, time on task, reading NFL defenses, which at USC and Oklahoma, really Lincoln Riley only requires him to read coverages about 20 to 25% of their plays. You might say 30, okay, but the other 70% are RPOs, which are one read pass plays that don't place a whole lot of demand on the quarterback. Plus, college cornerbacks play off coverage a lot of times, and they allow for them to get away with those RPOs. One of the challenges, and I was tweeting earlier today, Williams had in the Notre Dame game is he faced a former NFL defensive coordinator in Al Golden, who's a former college coach, made his way to the NFL and back to college football as a defensive coordinator. And Al Golden wouldn't let him get away with those RPOs because he played press man coverage and took away those RPOs. And that's exactly how you take away RPOs. You get up in those wide receivers' face, you press them, you don't allow them to get that first read. You force him to go to the second and third read. And that's when the issue became an issue. When you have to do it all game long, it's a problem. Drake May, just a big project. He has a size 6'4", 220, so 214, 215, 220. He has the size of a good NFL quarterback, has a pretty decent arm, decent accuracy. But I think he played a little bit more NFL style, more of a balance NFL and RPO game, but it was a lot of one read, two reads, throw the ball and get out of there. It wasn't a lot of organized offense. I didn't like what I saw on tape from his offensive coordinator, which can stunt your growth as a quarterback, right? If you don't have a good coordinator, a good teacher, puts you a little bit in an awkward position. Now, that's to say the kid can't overcome at the NFL level once he gets a good teacher and become good to great. But again, of the three, he's more balanced in the NFL full read offense and RPO style, just a lot of unorganized play calling, one and two read stuff. And again, day one, if you're looking for day one starters, and that's the criteria, right? That's the criteria. You want to rank him as a guy that's going to be top, ready to go day one, and then on down, right? Who's going to be development, all that good stuff. All right, before we get into the Michael Penix Jr. tape, I want to let you guys know that the Bears are continuing their offensive staff search with Shane Waldron. So Shane Waldron is continuing that offensive staff search, and a lot of that search is heavily is drawn heavily on the Seattle Seahawks coaching staff, and I'm going to bring some of those names to you and inform you of who they are and look at their resumes a little bit and discuss it real quickly, and then we'll move on. Shout out to my guys over at Bears Central for being one of the first to break the news and covering it. So I want to give them their props. My boy Hayes over at Chicago Bears Central, who I kind of used a little bit to understand what was going on here. As I was trying to take care of things at work today, right? Got to stay on top of things. So you see Shane Waldron there, 10 years experience as a coach. But if you come on down to the Seattle Seahawks staff and we start plucking names from the Seahawks staff, We begin here with Kerry Joseph. Kerry Joseph enters the second season as as an assistant quarterbacks coach after spending one season as wide receivers coach in 2021. Offensive assistant running back, he joined Seahawks, the coaching staff in 2027, following 4 years of coaching at college level and 19 years as a professional. Passing game coordinator and running backs coach at Southeast Louisiana State. I think he's going to fulfill the role of the running backs coach with the Chicago Bears still in that role. But you've seen he's done a lot, and you like that with your assistant coaches. A bunch of guys have done a lot of things, especially as they're trying to be mentored into an offensive coordinator role. You want them to kind of done a little bit of everything. I really like to see offensive assistants start at the offensive line position because if you can block it, you can run it. That's what my mentor taught me. Very grateful for him because he was dogmatic about not bringing any ideas to him about how to run plays, game plan, or anything if you didn't know how to block it. So Kerry Joseph is the first name we're looking at. Next will be Sanjay Lau, offensive pass game coordinator and receivers coach. They have Kerry listed as quarterback assistant. So I don't know if he's going to be that role of running backs coach. But Sanjay rejoined the Seahawks coaching staff on February 15, 2022, offensive pass coordinator, wide receivers, after spending 1 year at Jacksonville as a wide receivers coach. Lau served as Seahawks senior offensive assistant in 2020, also coached receivers, previously Dallas, Indianapolis, Buffalo, New York Jets, and Oakland. So you see the experience right there again, a well-versed coach in a number of positions, pass game coordinator, of course, wide receivers, natural connection right there between wide receivers and passing game coordinator. Again, I like to see coaches having spent some time with the offensive line, especially those guys that's going to be trending towards, you know what I'm saying, again, offensive coordinator, head coach positions, and so on and so forth. I don't know why people avoid it. Like, you got to do it, bro. It makes you a better coach when you know how to block stuff up, when you know the running game. But nonetheless, here we go. Chad Morton. This is the guy. This is a run game coordinator and running backs coach. My bad. So your boy, and I'll go back to him. He's supposed to be maybe the wide receiver coach. But Chad Morton, I believe it's Chad Morton that played in the league for a while. Hired on March 17, 2014 as assistant special teams coordinator. Morton joined the Seahawks after spending 5 seasons in the same role of Green Bay Packers. And he began working running backs and took charge of running backs room this season. Morton added the title run game coordinator. So if you're a running game coordinator, hopefully you know how to get things blocked up and apply to run the game, and you're not just telling guys which holes to run through and all that other stuff. So you really know different schemes, you know different systems and stuff like that, and get guys going. And I believe also part of those interviews was your boy Carl Scott, who's senior. No, he's not. It was offensive. No, he's passing game. No. Wrong guy. I stand corrected. Let me go back. Kerry Joseph as a quarterbacks coach. So that rounds that up. I just want to go over those names again. You know what I'm saying? That's so typical for the coaching fraternity, if you will, man. Guys, you know what I'm saying, call up their buddies and all that good stuff. And, hey, man, you know, I'm putting together a staff over here. Come on over, man. I need you and all this other stuff. But what I want y'all to see, and want y'all to pay attention to, whose name wasn't called, what position wasn't called out. What position wasn't called out was offensive line and tight ends coach, right? So there you have it. As long as that stand pats leading up to the season, through the off season, and as we get ramped up, we get going. My overall take about where I think this thing goes stays intact. The moment that changes, you know what I'm saying, then I'll let y'all know. I don't know where it's going, and I'll move the needle back to about 70-75% and say I don't know. Shout out to the comment sections, those people watching on live too, the people that, you know what I'm saying, watch the show on playback and decide to leave nasty comments and stuff like that because I don't say what they agree with. But it's all good. Y'all helping our algorithm. So, you know what I'm saying, no skin lost in the game. Feel free, man. By the way, if you're watching on the playback, you like the channel, subscribe to the channel, share the channel. Also, leave comments on the video on the playback, whether they're good, bad, whatever, nasty, all that. Just feed the algorithm. So, you know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. so we can keep the channel going. The worst thing you can do to me is stay silent. that's the worst thing you can do to get back at me is stay. So, you know what I'm saying? That's perspective for you. Either way, I'm winning. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Anyway, real fast, man. Before we do this take two, I want to introduce a segment to you guys. And I wish, I got to pull X up when I'm going through this because I need to pull X up because I got to describe. I can't talk. I got to describe the rules to this new segment to y'all. I'm not going to do it every show, but I'm going to do it on an as needed basis or as y'all call for it in the chat, right? So I'm gonna pull up the preview for y'all to introduce the new segment, and then I'm gonna introduce the segment, and I'm gonna tell y'all what the rules are, right? And then I need y'all's help in the chat too, because I need y'all to come up with some emojis to go along with the rules, All right. So let me introduce the segment, and then I'll describe what it is and what we're gonna do with this. I'm very excited about this. Let's go. That's right. In true coaches fashion, I am introducing the Oklahoma drill to the show as a segment. The Oklahoma drill is to the segment to the show. And anybody that knows, you know, if you know, you know, right? If you ever played the game, you know about the Oklahoma drill. You know what I'm saying? In real life and real football, Oklahoma drill is where you test a football player's manhood. You test the physicality, and you create physicality. You create physical toughness. Guys that's not used to running into other grown men or young men. You know what I'm saying? You test the ability to kind of overcome that fear and collide with another man running full speed. So that's what the Oklahoma drill is in real life. And we're bringing the Oklahoma drill to Chicago Bears 360 with Coach T, right? As a segment. And I'm gonna tell y'all how this is gonna go. The Oklahoma drill. I'm very excited about this segment because what I really want to do is grow the Oklahoma drill into a show of its own. So I need y'all help, right? So how is the Oklahoma drill? What is the Oklahoma drill and how it's going to go? The Oklahoma drill is basically a debate-based segment, right? It's a debate-based segment, and basically it's a head-to-head debate-based segment that's hosted here on the show. So this is what it requires, and here's the rules. If you have somebody that you want to go head-to-head in a debate with, it might be somebody in the comments, it might be somebody on Bears Twitter or whatever case may be. Let's use Bears Twitter as the foundation and the comments of my show as the foundation, right? Because we have all these, you know what I'm saying? We have all these Twitter debaters, these faceless debaters out there. If you believe you that guy, if you believe you like that in debate, then you challenge somebody to the Oklahoma drill. You challenge somebody to an Oklahoma drill and you bring it to the boards, as we used to say when we played football. You know what I'm saying? You take it to the board. We used to have this, you know what I'm saying, 2x6, 2x8 board that they put out there. It's not so much in the Oklahoma drill, but you take it to the drill, which is the debate platform, which is on the show, and you challenge that boy. You challenge that guy. You tag me on Twitter or X. You challenge the person on Twitter or X. You call them out. You quote tweet them or whatever. Hey, you know what I'm saying? They say, let's take it to the Oklahoma drill. If you really like that, let's do it like that, right? And here's the rules. It's just really simple. One, I need y'all to come up with, in the event that we have a debate going on in the comment sections during the live show, I want to be able to capture those names of the individuals debating in the live show. So I need y'all to come up with an emoji for that. If we get a live debate going on during the show, I want to be able to capture those individuals, right? I want to be able to capture those individuals in the live show, and somebody push their name for it as an Oklahoma drill candidate, right? But also you can tag somebody on Twitter X, you call them out on Twitter X and say, hey, let's go to the Oklahoma drill on the show. You call them out, you tag me in them, and we'll set it up live on the show where y'all appear on the show and y'all will go head to head in a debate, right? And this is how it's going to go. It's going to go like a real football game or a real contest, right? So Rule number 2. Rule number 1. You must be a subscriber to the channel. One of the parties must be a subscriber to the channel to call the other person out. That's the number 1 rule, right? Both parties don't need to be, but somebody needs to be a subscriber to the channel, because this is rewarding subscribers to the channel with a platform to come up and smoke people in debate format live on the show. That's one of the incentives, right? The second rule is, it goes like this: the contestants and their one debate will have one debate topic chosen by me prior to the show, or you choose a debate topic and just notify me prior to the show. So when you call a person out, we'll get in the DMs, we'll figure out what the debate topic is and line it up. So when you come on the show, I'll say or be able to call out what the debate topic is, and it's going to go like this. We'll have a coin toss. You know what I'm saying? Winner of the coin toss gets to choose the order. You know what I'm saying? The winner can accept to go first, or he can defer, just like a football game. If you defer, right, you give the other person the choice whether to go first or go last. Either way, whoever goes last will end the rounds of debate. I hope I was clear on that. So coin toss, the winner of the coin toss chooses who to go first, or they can defer. If the person they defer to chooses to go first, then the opposite party will go last, either way. So you get to be the last man standing. Whoever goes first or whoever goes last in the first round will be the last person that gets the last say or last rebuttal, if you will. All right. When that person goes first, the person that goes first makes the opening statement. They make the opening statement. That's round 1. And then we go 3 rounds of debate. And then what's the next rule? Part 5. The person that goes last get the final remark. I just said that. You're going to have 3 5-minute rounds for statements, for debate, right? I'll keep the timing. I'll let you know, time up, move on. The chat will decide the winner by putting in an emoji that identifies the person they support in the chat. That's where I need y'all's help, right? So I need y'all to come up with an emoji, a trophy or something for the winner. That's what I'm saying. So run those emojis up, run those trophies emojis up so we can get some practice. That's how we're going to decide who the winner is, right? That's how we're going to decide. So you choose the champion, the trophy emoji is what we'll put in the chat to decide a name and the trophy. The name and the trophy. Y'all decide who the winner is in this Oklahoma drill segment. I'm liking this already because I like debate, and so that's how you have it. All right. Chat decides who the winner is. I moderate. I keep time. The winner gets crowned Oklahoma drill champion of the day, or they will keep something. I'll find a way to get you something, a Bears hat, a Bears t-shirt, or something of that nature to, you know what I'm saying, identify you. Or I may just get a t-shirt made that's in blue and orange. It says Oklahoma drill champ or something like that, debate champ or something like that. So you can, you know what I'm saying, be proud of that. So I'm going to work on that on my own time. Also, some more rules, 2 more rules. You can use film or stats to support your debate, but you have to prepare that film or those graphics before the show, and you need to be able to share, appear on live stream, StreamYard, and share to support your argument. Don't send me no stat sheets, no graphics, no film to put up for you during the debate. You know what I'm saying? You have to do all that stuff on your own and research how to share it on StreamYard, or maybe I'll share it with you if you have questions in a pre-production meeting or something like that. The last rule is no cussing at your opponent. No cussing at your opponent. Man, if you want to call me on the show. No cursing at your opponent, calling them out their name, any derogatory terms, racial terms, or anything like that. Making it personal is an immediate call for disqualification, meaning you lose on the spot. That's the Oklahoma drill. Just like that, like I said, new segment, we're adding to the show, and it's going to go something like this. All right, man. That's the Oklahoma drill we just introduced real fast. I hope y'all are excited about that as I am. I like it. Everybody likes to debate on Twitter, but what I realize about debate is everybody will debate because can't nobody see them. Everybody would debate because they don't want to put a face with a name. But if you really like that and you stand on business when it comes to, and I said business, when you if you stay on business when it comes to your football takes, then you'll come to the Oklahoma drill and you will smoke anybody, anytime, any place, anywhere, ever. You'll stand on business and come and get busy on the show. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? And I've seen this. I've called people out. I've invited people that had a lot of smoke for me on Twitter X. And I said, listen, if you want to debate, you know what I'm saying? You can come live on the show. We can go on your platform. We can go on my platform. We can share platforms where we streaming and stuff like that. And we can get out of it. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's stop wasting time, you know what I'm saying? And give the people what they want, especially if you got a pretty good platform, and I do too. And if you really want to go head to head in a debate, and it's not personal, man. It's just debate. While we talking, we might as well entertain the people, right? It's just that simple for me. So I'm not intimidated by it. So, like I said, man, if you guys really want to get on that, man, by all means, jump on it, share it, you know what I'm saying, and let's get it popping. It's just like that. All right, cool, man. Y'all ready to get into this Michael Penix Jr. take? I'm just going to do about two games, all of his throws. Shout out to my guy, NFL Film Rooms. I talked to him prior to season. I discussed using this footage at some point during the season, and he gave me the okay as long as I gave him credit and asked you guys to subscribe to both his YouTube channel, and he does great work. As y'all can already see, he has more subscribers than me. He does great work on YouTube, and he supplies these same videos on Twitter X. So make sure y'all subscribe to both of his pages on Twitter, on YouTube. And for the sake of YouTube, this is a live reaction video to NFL Film Rooms tape. So don't copyright my stuff. This is a reaction video, YouTube. Don't copyright my stuff. I have to say that because YouTube be tripping. Anyway, let's get into it, man. I've already slowed it down for y'all. Y'all know what I'm looking for: formations, protections. Really, with these quarterbacks, I want to really understand the system. I want to understand what they're being asked to do by that offensive coordinator, and how they're executing the offense they're asked to do. I think what you're asked to do is very important because guess what? That translates or it does not translate to the NFL in terms of where your starting point is. Now, I'm not saying you can't come to the NFL and be developed into an offense and groomed into an offense a la Patrick Mahomes, a la Jordan Love, a la any other name you want to throw out that was given time to develop into a system, and they be, Aaron Rodgers, and they were able to excel in the offense. What we can say for sure is none of the Chicago Bears quarterbacks up to this point in the history of our organization has had that luxury. This is a fact. So I'm not going to have a soapbox moment on that, but let's get into it, man. Here we are. We got to go to trips right. Some kind of motion already starting. Trips right. We got a quick mesh motion. This is a RPO. RPO screen, right? You have the option to give or pass the ball. It may have been a design call, play screen call off the mesh movement, but it's a staple or part of the RPO system because technically he can give that ball and still fake the screen and keep it, right? So you'll see that game. And I told y'all before, you'll see that mixed in to certain offense. And I told y'all, there's nothing inherently wrong with RPO systems. I just don't believe philosophically. And you can talk to 5 different offensive coordinators, 10 different offensive coordinators, and they might tell you different things. But I don't believe philosophically it's something that you build as a foundational part of your offense. To me, it's condiments, it's ketchup, it's MRSA, it's an add-on, it's an attachment, it's an augmentation. What other word I can use? It's an addendum, it's a continuum, it is a preface, it's a preamble. All those different words. It's not the main focus. It's not the main context, not the main chapter. It's not the body, none of that stuff. All right, cool. I think I made that point clear. But yeah, he come back on the second drop back. You can tell it's an NFL read because he's reading the whole field, and that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? You want to see. That's what you want to evaluate, right? How are guys reading the zones? Are they finding the holes in zones, reading the field, and making throws and making plays? And the answer is emphatically on this play, yes. So I'm saying he read the coverage, made the right three and the right throw. That's what you want to see, right? Are you when the offensive coordinator gives you answers? Are you taking the answers, right? So the defense presents a problem. The offensive coordinator should create or present answers to all the problems the defense can present to you in a particular play. Do you take the answers, the easy answers, right? Do you mark C for check down on the multiple choice question that the offensive coordinator presents to you? Yes, right? He was in trouble. Offensive coordinator presented an answer, a check to him. Did he do it? Yes, he did. All right, here it is. You got time. He's reading the defense. He's reading the defense. This is going to be huge, right? Nothing there. Now I'm gonna do some coaching right here, right? I'm gonna do some coaching and what we teach and how they teach quarterbacks to read coverages, right? Y'all remember progression goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. If there's 4 people in the progression, right? They go left to right, right to left, high to low. In most cases, rarely do you see a low to high read. So 1, 2, 3, 4. They either going left to right, right to left, or high to low. What they're teaching or what they teach, some people teach quarterbacks to do is rhythm on one rhythm, 2 read, 3 rush, 4 release. 1 rhythm, 2 read, 4 rush. 1 rhythm, 2 read, 3 rush, 4 release. Let's see how that applies right here. Y'all keep that. You can probably type it in the chat to help me out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I can highlight it and put it in there myself so I can remember as I'm describing. Boom. 1 rhythm. 1 rhythm, 2 read, 4 rush, 3 read, 3 rush, 4 release. Watch this. See if it applies right here. Where is it? Where's the film? All right, here we go. Drop back. 1 is in rhythm. First progression is in rhythm. 2 is a read. 3 is rush. Get your feet moving. 4 is release. Scramble drill, release. That's how they teach it. Incompletion, right? That's 101 right there. Here it is. Another drop back. NFL read with pressure. They present answers. They present a problem. Do you get an answer? All right. Does he have an answer to the rush? The first answer should be, is it blocked up? Right. Every play is not going to have a check down in it. So you got to be able to read the pressure still in the face of the rush. Here they running one of my favorite combination, which is a hitch go route. So you got one guy hitch up, one guy go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Single high safety. So perfect call versus single high safety. That's why I love the hitch and go route combo, because what that's going to happen is this guy right here forces this guy right here in the hitch, forces the corner to check up. He has outer third coverage. He has outer third. See, the field is divided like this. Third, safety got the middle third. This guy got the outer third. This hitch is going to force him to play this guy right here, and you get man on man with the guy in the slot. So if he just gives him a little night, he gets sticky off the line of scrimmage, gives him a move. Now he has all this field between the hashes to work with, right? So if he can get on him, lean him to the inside, lean on him inside, and then, put his speed to his outside leg towards the sideline and stack him, he has him beat, even against the rush. So it becomes, a catch, even with the rush in his face. It's catch. Lean back, let it go. That guy's man to man, or he's one-on-one, because that safety had to come from the middle of the field. It's a great call. It's a great throw. It's a great read. That's what you have to do in the NFL. That's what you have to do in the NFL. Another NFL read. Y'all pay attention to the percentages they ask him to make NFL reads. If you watch or you remember the Caleb Williams tape, go back and watch that and watch how many of his passes are RPOs. That's the challenge I have anybody that would debate me on these topics. Go back to and see how much they're asking him to do RPOs, right? I was gonna say something that slipped my mind. I had an old man moment there. Oh, let me take this off the field so y'all don't have all that extra. How about that? All right, I was gonna say something. Another NFL read, right? So that's the rhythm. I think he passes up on the rhythm. He's probably scared off by this guy, right? So this is what you may call this speed reading, because on rhythm, I'm thinking that's a completion, right? The second guy is a read. So this is left to right. This is left to right. Rhythm. Throw that on rhythm. Second guy is read, but he's already over here somewhere. So we're not reading that guy. He's skipping straight to three, which is rush, feet are going, and release. You're either releasing that ball or you're running. That's release. Release is throwing it away. Yeah, he should have hit. See, you see right there, the easy thing would have been take the first hitch up, and you ain't had no problem, bro. You just getting yards. But I still like it because they're asking him to do NFL stuff. You just got to do it. Here we go. Another NFL drop back. All right. So let's go. Let's take him through the exercise. Rhythm. Again, bro, you got to hit that. First read is if the ball's out, I think he get that. I don't believe that guy can jump that. Y'all debate in the chat if y'all think that corner can get there if the ball is there early. But the second read is the second progression, left to right again. It's a rhythm. It's a read. It looks like it's not there. Feet beaten already and release. That's the release. So he got number 4 right, but I think you don't get to number 4 if you just go with number 1. But it's a confidence thing. Fake the screen. Go back to the under little running back or underneath tunnel screen or whatever they call that. I don't know what that is. It's a screen, so you're not great at that trash. Fake, quick mesh, a little bit of a waggle, left. I think they came out of here and they were taking a shot from the jump. They intended this was not intended to be a read. They was just trying to buy time for the guy to get down the field. He's not reading anything the whole time. He's trying to take a shot right here for real. From the giddy up. And that's a dot. That's accuracy. But he's not reading nothing right there. I'm just letting y'all know. They tried to make that happen. This is a read. Boom. Thinks this is one of his better games. I think he had was it like 400 yards this game? I think what Michigan did versus you might see in that game, he wasn't able to be as successful because quick screen game. He wasn't able to be successful because I think Michigan decided they were going to be physical with these wide receivers and they were going to make it happen. They were going to get in their face. NFL throw right there. NFL throw right there. You got to watch that one. They were going to get in their face right here. Here we go. Quick mesh. Get to your spot. There's no climb. He's just hitting his back step. He has his guy already. He knows where he's going. Probably against man coverage and, throws it in traffic, a dot. All right, quick play action. Rhythm. That's on the second. That's that on the second. On the read, missed the throw. But I'm trying to see if he had somebody before that on the rhythm. Rhythm is going out now. Rhythm is out now, right? The second progression is read, and he's throwing it on the read. second in the progression, and he misses him. So he probably had something earlier that he didn't like. Trips right. Here you go. Back foot is rhythm. Something's messed up. Rush. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than be good. Rhythm throw. To the outside. Now he's pulling the trigger on those outside routes. You gotta love it. And also, can you course correct? Can you self correct? Um, can you correct yourself even when like in a game you're not pulling the trigger on those other routes? Come to the sideline, coach is like, hey, that guy was open. Do you go back in and you start ripping that ball because you get confidence? That's what Jaden Daniels did a lot. If he missed the throw, if he missed the read on one drive, he didn't come back and miss it again on the second drive. So what I loved about him. Here we go. RPO play. This is a fake counter. Fake counter. They fake the counter. See the guard and tackle pulling. They faking it. The counter. RPO get some work. They didn't execute that well. Not the blocking on the outside. Here it is. Quick mesh. Fake read. That's actually a zone read. Inside read. I don't know what you would call this. Read. Power read. Power read. They pull in somebody. Did they pull a guard? It's power read if they pull the guard. Yep, they pulled the guard. So this power read, I would be like 19. 1, 2. I call this like 13 power read 13. Right. So my formation and my offenses would be like doubles right. Doubles right. X, Y, Z, A, X, Y, Z, A, flee. So doubles right, doubles right, A, flee, 13 power read. That's what it would be called in my offense. Doubles right, A, flee. A, flee is a short flee motion by the wide receiver. And then they're just running power read. The guard is pulling. They're reading somebody inside and getting past. All right, here we go. Rhythm. That's rhythm. You got to throw the ball rhythm. The second guy is the read. He just went to his check because he was in trouble. All right, cool. Hey, check. Guess what? You cash checks, you got what? Checks aren't a bad thing. You cash checks, you got money. There you go. This is your rhythm throw. Probably the first reading progression. Y'all saw that throw that was earlier. He was hesitating to pull the trigger on. He's pulling the trigger on those outs now. This is just a quick screen. Get out there and get busy. Fake toss. He didn't even fake the motion. And dot for a touchdown. I don't know what they were doing right here. Look, I wish I could see what coverage they were in because they faked the toss. Oh, this is the throw I love, bro. Because, oh, yeah, they were in a too high safety. I remember this throw. This is the throw that almost made me fall out of my chair. Because they were in two-man, I believe. Okay, so here's how you can tell. Even though I don't have – come on, man. Why are people calling me, bro? This is how you can tell. Even though I don't have full field view. This is how you can tell. Let me go back. All right. Let's run this little screen. This is how you can tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's how you can tell. Count the numbers. Only 11 on defense, too high, right? Count the safeties, cornerback depth and leverage, right? This guy is giving off two-man. This guy is because he has this guy, he's cannon, his leverage is bad. If this guy was out here, I think he would be pressed up, right? So he's either reading two zone or two-man. You see if they give him some motion before this play. No, they don't. So he has to read this play all the way through. Two-man and throws a bullet in between the two safety for a touchdown. That's crazy. That's crazy. NFL throw right there. Crazy. So I'm telling y'all, man, besides these knee issues, and shout out to Tampa Bay Tech, my boy Coach supposed to give me a job a few years back, but man, he went on his honeymoon and was like, coach, I'll get back to you after I get back from my honeymoon. They gave the job away. But shout out to Coach Roberts at Tampa Bay Tech, head coach over there, who had Michael Penix at their school. They dogs in the Tampa, Hillsborough County area. Um, some dogs. Here it is right here. Another great throw, bro. It's another great throw. I think this is two zone, and the bucket drop between the corner and the safety on two zone. I wish I could tell what it was before the play, but the fact that he's playing this far off, shoot. The fact that he's playing that far off, sorry guys, I know I'm probably making y'all dizzy. The fact that he's playing this far off, count the numbers 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got to be another safety back there. This can be 2-man, 2-zone. Either way, but it's a bucket drop in between the corner. Oh, it's the wrong play. That one. That one. I want to evaluate that one. Here you go. Bucket drop. That's either interception. That's either interception or completion, or that's crazy. That's one of my favorite throws in football, by the way. If you can make that bucket drop, a lot of people can do it. But the hard part is reading it is crazy. There we go. Now he's already beating feet. He's already on the rush. Back foot, rhythm throw. Boom. I like all the rhythm throws that he has. He has a lot. The game is coming together the way he planned it throughout the week. There's no surprises. You can make rhythm throws. You have to do a bunch of 2s, 3s, and 4s. That means your offensive coordinator, he wet the bed that week. He was playing Call of Duty or something. Here we go. Another power read up the middle. They like the power read. Oh my God. That's straight out the Greg Roman playbook right there. I'm telling you. By the way, this lets me know too, I'd probably be not wanting to do this much with him. I'm glad they got this on film. Look, you see the guard pulling, power. Read, they're reading somebody. Here we go. They letting this guy go. They're reading him. If he comes upfield, if he goes to the running back, I'm taking off behind him. That's the read. It's like zone read, but it's read in the middle, interior defensive lineman. So here, pull the guard. That's the power part. Let this guy go. If he comes upfield, I'm keeping the ball and going underneath him. I'm glad they got this on film because for a guy that sustained a whole bunch of injuries, you think they'd be hesitant to run that power read. Straight out the Greg Roman playbook. Lets you know, too, he can play some RPO game, too. So, Atlanta, I mean, you got options. You got options. You go quick throw to the outside. We got another back foot. Rhythm throw. Boom. He likes to see what on the first. He likes the first read. Takes a shot. The back foot is always the first read. He throwing it on the first read. He's taking the first one. Little short rollout, short waggle. This must be like end of half stuff right here. Yeah, because this looks like garbage time. There we go. Reading. Boom. Loading it up. Let's like something. Ooh, yeah. Please make this play. I ain't even watched this game. Oh, yeah. Pass. Yeah. I think this is one of his probably better games throughout the season. But shows you that the kid got experience, man, and playing in the system, playing in the NFL system. What you would like to see, everything speeds up in the NFL. So, you know, that's the one part that he can't control in terms of his preparation, his choices of school to go to, choices of an offense to play in, and all that other stuff. Um, Only thing he's gonna have to adapt to is the speed of the NFL. Probably gonna have to. Somebody's probably gonna work with him to maybe tighten up that throwing motion a little bit. He's left-handed. And then there's a school of thought that Phillip Rivers played in the NFL with one of the most jacked up throwing motions for a whole career. Looked like he was shot putting the ball. Odunze, is it? All right, cool. Let me get to the chat, see how y'all feel about that, what your thoughts are, all that good stuff. Y'all know how it goes, man, where it goes down there, and it goes down in the DM. Let's do it like this.
Did you get like some crazy DMs or what?
Very.
Surprises or no?
It's talking like blue check marks?
Yeah, like
people who be sliding and I'm like, wow, y'all fuck with me like that.
That's right, man. Y'all rock with me like that. It's your boy Coach C, Chicago Bears 360. Do me a favor, man, if you're liking watching this on the playback on X, on Facebook, on YouTube, like the video, man. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video. Share the video. Over 72% of y'all have subscribed to the channel that watch the videos. I'm totally appreciative of that. Yes, man, if you're watching this on the playback, this is Chicago Bears football from a coach's perspective. All of our takes are built on the X and O schematics, man. I appreciate y'all. Yada in the chat say, I got to give it to Justin. He can make the bucket throw. That's a tough throw. Yeah, I've seen him make that. I saw it versus Green Bay. It was one of my first. Yada says, wow, Penix. Elismo in the house. Yes, he is. Elismo always dropping knowledge. Hit the dig plus for 6+. Second window in the deep. That's the bucket drop. I'm trying to see if y'all's talking about what y'all talking about in the chat. Brian said, have you ever watched the footage of the quarterback from UTSA? I think he's a good system quarterback, just like this quarterback from Washington. I'll check it out, man. Thanks for the tip, Brian. I'll check it out. If you got a name, definitely drop that in the chat as well. Arturo said, let's agree to be factuals. Is it factuals? Learned a lot from these. Now I watch games with a different eye. Yeah, man, that's what it's about, man. That's a popular sentiment from the show. Even my own pops, man, who watches the show on Facebook most of the time, always says that my dad coached and played the game. He watches the game from a different eye now. I don't know if that's a bad thing, blessing and a curse, right? Sometimes you just want to be a fan. It doesn't work out that way. Dr. True says, I watch you live on YouTube. Does the Oklahoma drill only apply to Twitter or X? No, man. I mean, however you can find a way to call somebody out and have them on a debate, just get in touch with me. The best way to get in touch with me is on X or Twitter, the DM section, so I can set it up. I can let the people know when I start the show that we have a challenge. We have an Oklahoma drill challenge. Have both contestants in. Y'all know the rules. I'll go over the rules again and say, listen, here it is, Oklahoma drill. We got our Oklahoma drill. Somebody calls somebody out. Here's the topic they're going to talk about. 3 rounds, coin toss, and the chat, you'll declare the winner. And watch this. The winner is not the guy that got the loudest. The winner is not the guy that had the best stat sheets, the best film. The winner is the person that did the greatest job at debating, making their point. That's all we want to be able to do. So shout out to the Oklahoma drill, man. I'm excited about that segment, man. I'm gonna cue it up one more time. I'm so excited for y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's been in my mind to do for a while. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just now put. Yeah, man. So however you can get a hold of me, Dr. Truth, definitely do it, and we'll make it go like that. Keith Harris said, smash that like button. Appreciate your support. Keep getting him talk, man. Good Lord. A man, Nomad in the building. What it is, coach? What up, Nomad? You got to get up with me, man. Levante Rogers in the building. James Ford saying, Coach, you're doing a great job. I appreciate it, man. Jay Sanders said, fam, you got some fine females, man. Hey, chill out, man. My daughter's got a family. You should grasp through that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, though. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about throughout history. They've always, historically, you know what I'm saying, put the historical in HBC. But yeah, my daughter go that, man. That's kind of weird for me. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Somebody said, oh, I don't want to miss this comment. Somebody said Michael Penix Jr. to the Raiders or somebody. Whoever get him, man, especially if the medical's checked out, you know what I'm saying? He's able to show he's overcome that stuff, man. He's going to be okay. He's going to be a good, I ain't say great. I ain't say transcendent. I didn't say any of these other, you know what I'm saying, great. All these terms y'all like to throw on quarterbacks these days, man. You know, and all the hyperbole, all that good stuff. I think he's going to be a good NFL quarterback. He had the practice. He's put in the work, man. Had some setbacks, overcome them, man. Shout out to the 813 Tampa, like I said, Hillsboro, Tampa Bay Tech, all that good stuff. Bellissimo says Penix would be great for fantasy football team namers. Knock it off, bro. Knock it off. Bellissimo with the comic relief in the chat. Thanks for keeping us awake, Bellissimo. It's been a long day. Here you go, man. Just reading coverages. Rhythm throw out to the outside versus Michigan. Getting off to a good start. I'm not slowing this one down. We getting through this one. Here we go. Out of trips. I like this running back, by the way, man. For not for Washington, but Michigan's running back. You know what I'm saying? Watch the first read, rhythm. Remember, rhythm, read, rush, release. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Here we go. A lot of work out of trips, getting the ball out of their hand quick, wetting the bed. He didn't have the greatest game versus Michigan. Like I said, I thought Michigan pressed a lot more than Texas. They played up a little bit more physical with the wide receivers. Maybe not in this case, and gave them some problems. I don't know what those problems were. I don't know if it was a particular zone coverage that gave them problems, but let's check it out, man. Let's slow this down and pay attention. A little bit better attention. Here we go. Ball's not coming out for some reason. He's not seeing something he might. That's why you got to have the other views and stuff, man. Yeah, I think they're playing some kind of match coverage on the back end. They're zoning up, but matching once they come in the window. Philo, like my brother Bellissimo taught me. Those guys that do defense, bro, they come up with all kinds of cool terms. Here's some kind of man coverage. Yeah, they getting sticky with him, man, and it's causing problems. I don't know if they play up close and personal like that in the what is it they play in the Pac-12? Here he goes, fake counter, RPO look, and that's good, man. You can run RPOs when you're trying to get something started, man. You're not in rhythm as an offense, or you going tempo. Nothing wrong with that. But like I said, I wouldn't major on it. Moving the pocket a little bit. Now we getting some stuff going here. Here we go. Doubles look. Hitting his back foot. Doesn't like one. That's a rhythm. Rush coming. Now he got to get busy. Got to get squeaky there. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm not seeing a whole lot of answers provided for him in terms of checks, too, because this 5-man protection ain't holding up very well. This one did. Nice on rhythm throw. this is what you like, man. They're asking him to do NFL stuff. Here it is. Come on, man. How did the wide receiver get crossed up right there? Is the ball wrong or the wide receiver wrong? You got to catch that. You got to you got to get right. Trips left. Can't see coverage. Center's wets the bed. Oh yeah, bro. Man, you can't do that. Your friend's gonna remind you of that play. That's one of the ones on the film room you don't want to see. Mr. Center or guard, whoever that was, taking the ride. Guard. Oh, he trips over the center's foot. Yeah, that sucks. It's football though. Click on the mesh, ace gun look. The answer's right there. Take it, take it, take it, take it. You gotta take that, man. Listen, bro. You see what I'm saying? 2 nickels make a dime. And NFL, bro, you cannot. Here's the thing. This is why it's bad in the NFL when you don't take these nickels, because it's the NFL. NFL running back could probably take that, break a tackle, and get you 50, 30, 40, 50 yards. You know what I'm saying? Versus a nothing game putting you behind the chains, and now you got to play hero ball. It's just checks make money, bro. Check still. See, now you come back. You correct yourself. Take it. Cash checks make money, man. There you go. Quick rhythm throw. Playing on schedule. You don't have to be all world. Play within the offense. Take what the coach give you. Boom. Yeah, there you go. Tell your offensive lineman get out the way. You go find a little rhythm right here. See, easy road. This is a good offensive coordinator right here, bro. You can tell. You say he was struggling for a little bit. He settles them in with some nice easy throws, quick reads. That wasn't a great one. Right on schedule. Blitz coming. Wide receiver falls down. Come on, man. Got to help the guy out. Here you go, 6-man pro. Take that, take that, take that. Come on. I mean to sound like Sean Combs right there, but he got to take it. There you go. Look at the short crosser. Oh, take it now, man. Comes in your window. It's got to be a completion. Nope. Now you're seeing why. Okay, we got pass interference, but now you're seeing why it wasn't such a one of his greatest game. Oh, my favorite with the quarterback. I don't know what you call it, sweep that we ran last year. You got to get busy. Your number 1's gone. Read number 2, touchdown. Here you go. Only thing I don't like about this throw right here is his feet is all over the place. Sorry. Here, hit your back foot. Gotta be disciplined. All right, you open up to throw this ball. And because you open up to throw the ball, it's not there. Watch his feet. He's throwing this kind of flat-footed, falling back. Arm strong enough to get it there. That's nitpicking. Trips right, hits his back foot. Read right here. He should be hitting the read. Should be throwing the read. Didn't take the read. Now he got the rhythm. He didn't take the rhythm. Now he got to throw it away. Oh, almost throws a pick. Yeah, that sucks. So I showed you the good game. Here's the not so good game. And it's so far a little bit his fault, a little bit of offensive coordinator's fault, but he's giving them good easy reads again, getting the ball out of his hands. Rhythm stuff. Here we go. I hate when the ball hangs in the air like that. Pressure. A lot of pressure. Michigan dialed up. I didn't see that much pressure versus Texas. And they beat them. Rhythm throw outside. Fullback, tight end supposed to give him an outside look and inside run. Here you go, screen. Should be a lot of money on there on this. Boom. How did that not go? Looked like they was taking this shot the whole time. Looked like they were taking that shot the whole time. He was looking off the safety, coming back. Yeah. He ain't fooling nobody, player. Safety corner was right there. Yeah, I think these coverages was messing the boy up, and how physical Michigan was being during the game, knocking wide receivers off a yard here and there. Even Odunze. I'm gonna look at his tape by itself, but I'm gonna want to see how he does against press coverage and beating press coverage and against physical corners. Because guess what, NFL, they not just letting you, you know what I'm saying, getting sticky off the line of scrimmage and run the routes you want to run. They gonna try to interrupt, your route. They're gonna get physical with you, and you got to know how to beat people off the line of scrimmage. We can't always line you up in the slot to protect you, right? That's typically what we try to do as offensive coordinators. We try to line you up off the line of scrimmage to protect you from jams and stuff, but you can still get jammed. Man, this is not as impressive as the first tape because people are not making plays, dropping balls. They off 1 or 2, yards for plays. They're still asking them to run an NFL offense, but I think this game probably was, it was Michigan was better at playing coverage. Probably one of those games they should have took a little bit more check downs, took the freebies, forced them to play up a little bit. The big plays weren't there as much. It's a good read. We go try the football. Try the football. Yeah. Good. Hold on to that ball, kid. Man. If the tight end is just released from the inside, gee whiz. Not on this play, the next play. I thought I saw the tight end release from the inside position. The tackle played outside. They switched spots. Eyes deceiving me? No, he didn't. The guard just got whipped, man. Gee whiz. Looked like, bro, they should have went max protect this whole damn game. The way offensive line is just getting killed. Here it is. Oh, yep, big holding call right there coming. Well, throw the flag, ref. Yep. I think Michigan just out physical in the game, up front, line of scrimmage, and you know what I'm saying, the coverages was just too much. Let's check out this interception because like a gimme, just a throw up ball. It's like, hey, I'm giving up, man. There's too much going on around here. I'm trying to do something extra. Just giving y'all one. So I say, man, it's good. You can be a good quarterback in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? You may have some moments when they have to play coverage. You know what I'm saying? 2 high coverages where you have a good pass rush. Probably going to struggle against Tampa 2s and stuff like that where, you have two safety looks, and people can get depth or where they mix coverages a little bit. I don't think Michigan was mixing the coverages. I can't see the back end, so I'm guessing. I don't think that they were showing single high and going too high. I think that, you know what I'm saying, they were probably just moving people around and going two man perhaps, and right there, that's a zone, two zone, and just giving him a hard time, giving messing up his eyes and windows. But I'm gonna continue to take a look at some footages. Man, I can't talk. Some footage over the next couple days. Taking a break tomorrow. Today is Tuesday, right? Been making content every day, bro. But y'all know what it is. If I had to make an evaluation based off of the little bit tape I have seen, admittedly, let's rank these guys. How do y'all feel like they rank in the comments? Start with Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, and your boy Michael Penix Jr. I don't know, man. I don't know. If I have to give it a grade, this is just for y'all only. Some of the accuracy issues, I don't think that gets highlighted enough because his wide receivers bail him out often. You talking about Penix? Yeah. I don't know, man. Shoot. I like the Texas tape, but this one looks like he struggled a little bit with those zones in the versus Michigan. I can't see the back end, but I can tell he was struggling to find the holes in zone. He wasn't getting too often getting to his third and fourth reads, or he was skipping directly to him because the first guy wasn't there. And I don't know if it's because offensive coordinator was having issues. But if I had to make a judgment on it right now, I still have Jaden Daniels, the top, Caleb Williams second, Michael Penix Jr. third, Drake May fourth. That's the way I have it. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about him. When I graded him, Hunter said when I graded him, I had Penix at an early third, early fourth round pick. A lot of people, let me put your comment up. A lot of people don't agree with me. The medicals on Penix is also very much concerned. Yeah, of the three, and I'll highlight some of y'all comments. Herman says Caleb Williams first. Hunter says May number 2, Daniels, and then Penix number 4. I had Daniels number 1, Caleb number 2, Penix number 3, and May number 4. I just really wasn't impressed with Drake May at all. That's just my opinion. But welcoming other opinions. Jaden Daniels is my top guy. Chase Sanders said, yeah, me too. I think day one, man, he can go into the team and pick up the offense and the offense. J2K said, will you do a JJ McCarthy? Upon request, yes, I will. We got all off season, bro. I ain't got nothing but time. So, yes, I will do a JJ McCarthy. Probably not tomorrow. I'm going to take the day off tomorrow. Come back Thursday. Take Friday and Saturday. I'm get back on my normal schedule unless some news is breaking in Bears land where I feel like I got to come back on and, make some content. But the other thing is, what was I going to say? Oh, I try to mesh. So if I got to come back on to break news, then I try to add some content for add a quarterback or something like that to break along with it. So, you know what I'm saying? 2-for-1 deal for y'all. Yada says by Caleb. Bye for Caleb. Number 1, Drake. Number 1, Drake. 2, Daniels. And at 3, who you got, Yada? Cornelius Sales says we keeping Fields is better than resetting on the quarterback clock because the Bears are more than a player away. You don't save the money signing Asian veterans and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, you're right. I want to see us stay away the free agent market till we're ready to make a swing at a Super Bowl. I think that's the way teams have shown they can win Super Bowls in the NFL because they got to protect the cap, keep the money clean. Even then when you get them, try to get those guys like Bill Belichick did on 1-year deals and so on and so forth. So that's all I have for y'all, man. Thanks for hanging out with me. Your boy, Coach Steve, Chicago Bears 360. Until next time, which will be Thursday. Like I said, barring breaking news from Bears I will see y'all Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 4 p.m. Central. Until then, it's always chest up, bear down, beers up, bear down, whatever y'all want to say, man. Um, like I said, man, y'all take care of yourselves out there, take care of one another, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.